This is your variable valve timing, sometimes also your oil control valve and solenoid. And these are located usually around your valve cover. On this particular vehicle, which is a Kia, it's located right on top of the valve cover. Then you're going to need some kind of a multimeter, one that can do ohms and also voltage. That way we can test the voltage and also the ohms reading on it. We're going to go ahead, we're going to put the key in. We're not going to start the vehicle, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn it to power on. There we go. The first test we're going to do is on the harness that connects to the solenoid itself. We're going to go ahead, you have 2 pins inside. We're going to go ahead and connect our multimeter and make sure that we're getting a voltage reading. We'll go ahead and put it on voltage here at 20. Connect here and here. And we're getting 8.6, so we're definitely getting voltage into it. So we know that the current coming in is good, so that's passed. Now let's go ahead and check the solenoid itself. Where the harness would connect, you also have 2 more pins right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put 12 volts into it. And then ground it. But you'll see it moving. So that's a good sign there. The solenoid is opening and closing as it should. You can hear that. But now we need to check the ohms reading on it to make sure that is meeting the specs for this particular one. So let me go ahead and get the multimeter back, set the ohms, so we can check that next. Next, I'm going to measure the coil resistance, and to do that, I'm going to set this multimeter to ohms, and we're going to set it to 200. If we look here, we have 2 little pins on the electrical connection to the solenoid itself, and that's where we're going to put the leads from the multimeter to test the ohms. An acceptable range is usually between 8 to 12 ohms, so that's what we're going to be looking for here as we test it. And you can see we are at 8.3, so we're on the low end for this one, but it is the acceptable ohms reading for it. Lastly, we need to make sure that the solenoid is not grounded, so leaving it on the 200 ohm setting, we're going to go ahead and we're going to ground this onto the actual bracket itself, and then taking the positive lead, we're going to touch each one of these, the prongs, and we don't want to be getting any reading at all. So we can see that one's good. We'll do the other one, and we're not getting anything on that one either. So we know that that's also passed on that one as well.